And when I see my daughter every day enjoying freedom, she lives in Portugal and she lives this kind of freedom, then I want this freedom for every child, and including Ahed. And as Shahid said, Ahed is not the only child who is in the Israeli prisons, but Ahed is making us a big gift and a big favor, because her story makes us all go out the streets and say, stop, not more, no more children being in prisons. A child is born to be in freedom. A child is born to enjoy the warmth and the love of the parents. And the child also, when he is born into being a Palestinian, he has the duty, even though I would love that all our Palestinian children just enjoy freedom, but as long as we are under occupation, they also part of the resistance, and they go outside and they resist. And Ahed did not make anything unique. She is actually slapped an Israeli soldier in his face when he was in her home. And this is what we have all to remember. It's an act of self-defense. In all international laws, self-defense is promoted, and we must not forget this. Even in the Israeli court, in the left side of the left movement, the decision was 2 days ago that to ask why the soldier was at her home, and if your daughter would be Ahed, what would you do? And this is what we have to ask ourselves. If Ahed would be my daughter and I will be under occupation, what will I do? And I want to greet her father that every day sending to the world news of encouragement, how much he is proud of his daughter, how much he's proud of his wife. And remember, this man has his daughter and his wife in prison. To remember that, to take it to ourselves, I really invite each man here for a second to think, what would it mean for you when your daughter, 16 years old daughter, your daughter is in prison? Just to take it for a second. And what would it be with your wife, your beloved wife, the mother of your children, now in prison for defending her land and her house? What does it mean? And I also want to say it again, Ahed is not the only child who is in prison. More than 5,000 Palestinian people are detained. They are not in jail after a court. No, they are detained. Detained means that they are waiting to be judged. Waiting. 5,000 people. And this is what we have to remember. I'm proud to stand here in Lisbon to stand for Ahed, because I know that something inspires me a lot in Portugal, that this land made a revolution against the dictatorship in a non-violent way. Over one night, there was a revolution, and yet Portugal is not free. And this is where I want to bring the cause, the shared cause between Palestine and Portugal. We are in Palestine under a direct occupation, but we are also here in Portugal under another occupation, which is the occupation of the capitalism, the globalization that is eating all of us. And this is where the cause of Palestine is not only a local cause, it's an international cause for all of us to wake up. And my dream as a Palestinian living in Portugal, that we can show that Portugal can be a country that is free from capitalism. And by this way, when we become free here in Portugal from capitalism, this is the first aid that we can do to Palestinians. And for sure, to stand here and to say, no more children in prison. No more any nation under occupation. No nation should be under occupation. And from here to send salute to Ahed. Maybe you soon, very soon, Ahed, may you be free outside. Enjoy the land of Palestine. Go between the olive groves and enjoy your life as a child. And may Palestine be free and the whole humanity be free. Thank you.